You wake up, check your phone, go to work, thinking you in control. Whole time, your life is being powered by something you don't even think about. The most powerful forces don't argue. They don't post. They don't prove themselves. They just sustain everything. The Philosophy Show. Power, perspective, position. If you gotta keep proving you're important, you probably not the sun.
The time is now. What have y'all been waiting for? The work, you put it in. The time, you sacrificed it. The money, you invested it. So this ain't luck. This is earned. It's time to be seen. It's time to be celebrated. It's time to step into what's yours. Open up the red carpet. Because the ones who stayed down are about to stand up. Welcome, all hustlers, to the moment of recognition.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweez, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Wasn't invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, we were texting estimates. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown to play. Enjoy sitting with friends, some real who know. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. That part. That part. That part.
When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice champ for Bowling Green and Collinsville, I'm stamped. We made a count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get in my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hatin' where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. That part. That part. That part.
You a fool, Vito Banger.
That part. That part. That part. That part.
Yeah, I wanna hear that one.
That part.
The Earth isn't just where you live, it's a system. Everything here is connected. The sun provides energy. The moon creates rhythm. But the Earth organizes it all. From the equator to the poles, temperature shifts, light shifts, life adapts. Plants grow based on sunlight. Animals move based on seasons. Water cycles through evaporation, clouds and rain. Nothing stands alone. Time changes, seasons change, weather changes, and everything living here adjusts or dies. The Earth teaches one principle. You don't control the system, you survive by understanding it. Balance is not accidental, it's maintained. Too much heat, things burn. Too much cold, things freeze. Too much water, things drown. Too little, things dry out. So everything exists in tension, in adjustment. Even the smallest changes shift the whole system. And the truth is, you are part of that system, not separate from it.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Philosophy Show. This is episode 4, The Earth. And if you listen to the video beforehand, it explains to you what you know, in a summarized way of what the Earth do with the energy that the sun provided and with the rhythm that the moon gives us. This is the reason why we are existing as far as being able to live here on Earth. So I always want to connect it to just you living. So my first point we're going to hit on is the climate. We can all agree that if the climate wasn't fit for us to live, we would die. So it's the same Earth, different conditions, different outcomes. Where you are is shaping you. You know, whether you want to admit it or not, it's shaping you. So ask yourself: is your environment elevating you, or is it maintaining you? All right. Point 2, adaptation. That's part of life, adapting. You know, if somebody can't adapt to the cold, you're gonna freeze to death, and vice versa. So plants don't argue with the sun. Animals don't fight the seasons. They adjust or die. It's that simple. So what are you still resisting that your growth requires? This is what we're getting out of adjustments. And who are you around? People that match your level, or people that raise it? All right, so that's when that comes with the adaptation, with us being here on Earth, with us adapting to social media, adapting to the change in the economy, all of those type of things. Point 3, cycles. You know, it's a lot of cycles going around us that people kind of don't trip off of. Nothing really disappears. It just changes forms. Example, rain, river, ocean, cloud. These are all cycles of water. Same thing, different state. Just like we are. Child, adolescent, adult, elder, then we gone. We in the dust, you know. So the real question is, why you here? Are you serving your purpose? Or are you just passing through phases? All right. Point 4. And another thing to touch on cycles, man, don't none of your cycles truly, they add to you, you learn, but they don't truly define who you are.
So at any point of your life experience, you can change however you want. So, point 4, balance. Gotta be a balance. And when it comes to balance, you gotta take out for yourself, not for even for the world if you want to go there. You gotta take out good or bad, right or wrong. Balance. It's a balance. It's a balance. So, too much or too little, both destroy. Balance ain't comfort, it's control. The sun gives, the moon regulates. That's rhythm. You know what I'm saying? The sun gives us energy, the moon regulates everything else. That's rhythm. So what about you? What about yourself? Do you know your shadow? Or do you avoid it? Because your shadow ain't your enemy. It's a tool. If you can't control it, it controls you. A lot of people don't want to, they act out their shadow, but they don't really want to admit their shadow. So that's a part of balancing yourself inside. Point 5, interconnection. Everybody like to want to do shit on their own, or want to hate the person who doing the part that they think look glamorous, but it's really just a part. It's no really. Every part is a big part. I give you an example. I'm gonna give you the reflection. Going to the military, you go to the military, you got your people, everybody think that the infantry and the people who kill people, and next the people who transport shit and all this other shit, they try to, who is the most valuable. Everybody is valuable. Motherfuckers talk shit about the janitors. If it's not for them, we wouldn't have a clean place, an orderly place, a healthy place to do these things at. All the cooking should know. If we didn't have food to eat, and that's just the shit that y'all think about, it's a whole lot of other shit to go in with being a cook or being a janitor. Everything, even when people, it goes to the point of the Air Force this and then, all of us are needed. So it's really no big part, little part. It's who plays the part the best with the right people. That's what interconnecting. That's why the earth, moon, sun, us on this, in the earth are living as human beings because we're interconnected. Nothing operates alone. Every move you make touches something else. Every move you make touches something else. Seen or unseen. That's your system. Okay? That's your subconscious. So what are you feeding it? And is it guiding you or is running you? Because, people don't want to be honest sometimes with themselves. And sometimes you just on repeat. Next thing you know, I did it when I turned 30. I was on repeat. Turned 30 years old, looked at myself and like, what the fuck? I gotta change something. You know what I'm saying? So, final reflection on all that, man. The earth ain't random. It's structured, layered, interconnected. Everything on it exists with a system. So ask yourself, what's permanent in your life right now? What are you constantly breathing in? What are you constantly consuming? What are you contributing to that also depends on you? Your job, system, your family, system, your habits, system, your environment, system, the places you go, system. You're not outside of it. You inside of it. So either you control your system or your system controls you. And that's all I wanted to really touch on when it comes to the earth and comparing it to yourself, because it's all about being humble for the blessing of being alive. Because a lot of people don't really know, they go with the fate, but they really not, whatever the case may be. But what are you really here for? If you even care about that type of shit. But every situation that you live on this earth is a blessing, because you have to look at, why is this earth here in this system where we the only ones here? Why? You tell me. But let's go ahead and move on. Finna go to another promo, another video, then we're gonna come back with that Memoirs of a Forgotten Father. We're gonna talk about, I did a soliloquy called Black and White. One of my favorite ones, man. So we're gonna go in there and then I'm gonna do some reflection questions. So man, make sure y'all stay tuned.
Arlington, Texas. The spotlight is getting ready to shine. On August 22nd, 2026, the Yours Awards Dallas edition will bring together some of the most talented and influential voices in the entertainment scene. Hosted by Connecting the Dots SNG and headlined by Jay Waiters, the night will feature live performances, red carpet moments, and unforgettable energy. Artists, entertainers, and rising stars will step into the spotlight at Wix in Arlington, Texas, celebrating creativity, talent, and excellence in entertainment. From the red carpet arrivals to powerful performances on stage, this will be a night where talent meets recognition.
Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling. Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling.
I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. Politicking with a chicken, that was the mission. Relaxing, just sipping, no policy hidden. Burdens were few, see cats with the kittens. When laws came around, then niggas got missing. It was ciphers going down, we parking lot pimping. Cars rolling up, drop the windows that's tinted. Daps and hugs, show mutual feelings. MCs all around, it was stiff competition. We progress, this hip-hop agenda. Those without bars, we return to sender. Nights at High Point, I clearly remember. Shout out to Luke Mine and DJ Fester. The culture took form, it looked like a blender. Patients were patronized, consumed by the splendor. Euphoric was the scene, everyone was contenders. When giants fell down, it kinda sound like timber. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember chicken wing cookouts, needing no lookouts, food stamps. I was scared to pull the book out. DJ spinning, speakers still hitting. Old school cars with the souped up engine. Cart new Glennon, chrome rim spinning. Clark Wallabies with your favorite favorite linen, hugging the block was usual things. And 2 for 15, I'm trying to get that cream. Before slime balls was slick and backdoor trick. Someone deeper in the game and shit got thick. I chose to leave it in the game and switch my fix. Now I'm still here writing these hits. Hip hop is the shit, as I state my claim. By time these niggas notice the name, I'm daddy rich. I brought it back to the state, just hoping that these cats can relate. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs.
Black and white. Not what you think. I had a dream. Kids playing outside. Innocent, wild, loud. But it turned quiet the moment they turned on me. No words were spoken. No reasons was given. Like they'd rehearsed it before I even arrived. Black and white. Not race, just contrast. Two tones that showed up when the illusion of gray fades. And in my life, the gray's been fading for a long time. See, I've been in rooms where I gave love and loyalty, only to be met with whispers behind curtains, shadows with names, smiles that rot behind the teeth. I've lifted others, held them up like a mirror showing them who they could be. And they nodded. They nodded hard, told me that's who they were. But then they dropped the act and turned on me too. It's been that way in the underground. 8 years deep. Same cycle, different names. New smiles, same betrayal. I watched crews beef with others. Loud, messy wars in the alleyways of ego. Until one day, they turned the corner. And I was the enemy. But I never fired a shot. I just watched. Like I did in the dream, just stood there still, present. And they ran past me, ran at me, ran through me, black and white. And yeah, even in love, I've handed women their own light in words, spoke life into them, told them what I saw. Strength, grace, death. They repeated my words back to me like vows until time tested them. Until my reflection made them uncomfortable. And suddenly, I was too much. Too demanding, too real. Black and white. Not color, just clarity. Just the sharp lines between who people say they are and who they reveal themselves to be. But I ain't bitter. I'm awake. I see it now. I see them. I see me. And I realize maybe I was never meant to fit into the chaos of the gray. Maybe I was meant to stand between the black and white, not blending in, but becoming the contrast.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. One of my favorites, man. You can hear it all in there. I think understanding the contrast of the gray, understanding the black and white will help you get through life a lot more better. Or not. It all depends on what type of person you are. But just got some reflection questions for that. Have you ever been part of something where everybody was locked in? Everybody was locked in at first, and then it slowly fell apart. No argument, no blow up, just drift. Have you ever been brought into a plan, got invested, then watch people disappear when it was time to execute? That's them black and white situations. Have you ever looked around and realized the same people you built with don't move the same around you anymore? No explanation, just energy shift. Have you ever supported somebody fully and realized late they didn't even understand themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't know why they wanted the support. Have you ever been the one holding everything together while everybody else was just present? These just questions that people just, while you living life and just going through it, you're not really digging deep into the surface of why everybody is truly around you. Because you just focused on what you're doing, and sometimes you get blinded when you could have made moves a little bit more sharper if you were understanding the dynamic of where you are and how things work. So, all right. So, some more. What happens when present ain't enough? What happens when presence ain't enough? Just being around ain't enough. Have you ever confused proximity for loyalty? And a lot of people play that role in the underground. Just because they're around, that don't mean they loyal to you. Just because people were around don't mean they were with you. Have you ever had to sit back and observe instead of react? And realize this ain't betrayal. This is clarity. Like finding out certain stuff, man, it ain't always about the other person. You got to think like this. People try to think people are more intelligent or more should think like them all the time, especially when it comes to you, because it makes you, oh, they should have known. No, motherfucker ain't tripping off you like that. That's not nothing personal. They will have you stick around long as they can use you. that's what certain people do. And my thing is, that's what people do. Why wouldn't? And if you doing it, why be mad because of it? Only thing you can do, your power is you can utilize who you can do that for and don't do it for. That's your power. So when you stop doing it for somebody and they get mad, you don't have to trip off that either, because they didn't care that they were using you and wasn't giving anything back. That's a balance. So though, when you that super nice person and you always complaining that people do you, that's your fault. That's my fault. You should always be doing something just because that's how you are, and you're not really losing nothing. But you still should get reciprocation. Period. You shouldn't have to ask for reciprocation. It should just happen. And it ain't gotta be the same thing given to each other. It just should be some type of reciprocation. That's it. And doing good for somebody don't come with something being bad done by the other person to you. That, to me, that's a sign that you shouldn't do it. So look at them signs. Okay. All right, so when did the gray start fading in your life? When did you stop guessing and start seeing people for what they are? Who showed you who they were without ever saying it? And the real question, are you still holding on to the illusion of what you thought it was, or are you moving based on what it actually is? I just say, man, I had a chain reaction of seeing what that was. I always, of course, seen the signs, but I was so, my ego was so stuck on making it, wanting it to make it what I wanted it to be, that I was just not looking at it. But once I got hit on my head that last time, it let me know. I had to wake the fuck up. Like, okay. I had to look inside myself and be like, what am I? If I'm steady accepting this and doing it and going through it, what the fuck am I really looking for? Because of course I have to be attracting this. I can't be talking all this shit about everybody else, but not looking at myself. And then I figured it out. I'm like, I'm sitting here acting like I don't care. Look who I'm telling I don't care. Look at how I'm saying it. If a person truly don't care, they don't say shit. So I was lying right there. So I had to why am I lying? To myself. Validation. You wanting people to feel what the fuck you saying when truly they don't give a fuck. That was when the gray started. They can like your stat, they can blah blah blah, but they truly really don't give a fuck. And it's not no horse thing, it's just real life. They got their own shit going on. So you have to look up into yourself and then figure out how you want your life to look. Seriously. Not fake. And I had to go all the way back and strip shit that I had to figure out on my own. Like, why do I act like this? Why do I want this? Why did I want a family? Bless you. Why did I want a family? I had to go back and think about that, because that was shaping my life. Like, I wanted a family. I thought a family was gonna solve all my problems, and it truly didn't. Because I was starting a family for the wrong reason. Trying to cover pain. I had to go look at that and see how my life is now and be like, man, like some people think, oh, well, I'm in a bad situation because of baby mama acting this way, but in reality, it's peace. I can't sit back and think about what I can't control unless I'm gonna go and put all that energy in controlling something that's, is it worth it? And that's a big question. You have to ask yourself, what's worth it and what's not. When you didn't have parents who was giving you a system or a great way to think, you know what I'm saying, or example of it, it's by the blessing of God that you have any type of structure and don't wind up dead or in jail or killed or some shit because nobody really taught you shit. So when you understand that part of the situation, you'll do more reflecting and learning instead of just moving thinking you know everything, because a lot of people like when you elevate on stupid. Because smart people who know certain shit won't tell you doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll just let you keep doing dumb shit because it helps them. It don't, especially if you keep doing it. I'm not them type of motherfucker. I don't like that. I don't want to lead nobody to some dumb shit. So, that's the reason. That soliloquy came from definitely a dream, but I was going through some shit, Xing people out around that time. You know what I'm saying? The black and white, seeing it for what it is, and that's how I live too. Cause people show you who you are, who they are. People can change, but you can see if they change. You know what I'm saying? They don't just change, especially if they like that. You know what I'm saying? So, walking into certain situations, I had to already sit back and observe and just look at how people are. And soon as motherfuckers drop that mask and start talking that dumb shit, get on that mask shit, they mask fall off. You know what I'm saying? When you cool and with motherfuckers, they got the mask on. But then when you rub them the wrong way, that motherfucking mask fall off, then that's who they are. That's who they that's, and that's when I talk about the shadow. You have to be in tune with it because you can't deny it. It's you. You know what I'm saying? So when people get jealous, it's gonna come out. You can look at it in they body if they not saying it out loud in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people who, how can I say it? Well, we'll talk about that another day. But I always see people for who they are, and always be comfortable with who you are. That's where the real peace gonna come from, being comfortable with who you are. And you are the earth. I don't know who your sun is, and I don't know who your moon is, but I need to figure that shit out and get your mind right. I'm about to get up out of here, man. The playoffs is on. I did hear some news about Trump. Well, not Trump, but the blockade getting shot up. Somebody shot at one of the ships, and like, man, y'all got too much going on right now. But let me get up out of here, man. Hey, the nominations for the Yours Awards are official. Put them out. If you didn't see, we got the YT versus, the Your Time versus. Gross. Got the Your Time versus coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all want it, I got 4 spots open. 2 spots open. And it'll be 4 hip hop acts. This for the We need 2 females and 2 males for the your time verses. If y'all want to be part of that, just let me know. I got some other stuff coming on after that, but this is the first one. So if y'all want to tap in, go ahead and tap in. I'm telling you, you're going to win the YT award. Whoever win this one, whoever win these. So these are going to be then and there awards. You can win there. And the crowd gonna determine. We're gonna determine it by crowd participation to bring your peoples in. But I'm about to get up out of here. I had a good time with y'all, man, but it's time for us to get the stepping. I'll see y'all on the next one.
If you've been asking how to be part of the Yours Awards, here's everything you need to know. Yours Awards 2026, Dallas Edition, August 22nd, live at Wix in Arlington, Texas. Experience a black and gold red carpet, spotlight moments, and high-profile networking alongside live performances. You can perform, submit a 1 to 2 minute audio, become a vendor, or sponsor the event. General entry is $25, VIP promotion is $50, and sponsorships range from $100 to $250. Performance slots are limited, only 5 remain. Vendor spaces are limited, up to 10 total. To lock in your spot and get full details, go to soldierbyblood.com. Eventbrite tickets are available there. Don't wait, position yourself.
Holy shit.
Struggle. Yeah. Struggle, my nigga. It be hard sometimes, man. They don't even know, man. Struggle. So, I'ma go ahead and let them know a little bit of something. Put them in the mind of a real nigga. Real talk. Struggle.
I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mom on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you think about killing. I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mom on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you wanna stop dealing. 1979, a real nigga was born to a family torn, made me ready for war. No mother to love, somewhere out there cracked out. Abusive father stressed out, beat me till I blacked out. My presence hella adored, you wonder why I sport. They threw me in the deep blue sea, came out ashore. My teeth is razor sharp, you better have heart. It's a dirty game, being soft won't get you far. Picked up my pen and my paper after my strap, bruh. Write about these licks and murders that I survived, sir. I could have been in jail, a one-way trip to hell, because fake homies and BMs want me to fail. But that's okay though, just stack my pesos. Even though the government take a half my check, yo. Will I shed this hard shell? Only time will reveal. Walk in my shoes, little dirty, yeah, the struggle is real.
Man, you gotta know the struggle. Everybody ain't built for it. But I just want y'all to know, y'all can get through it. Just keep your head up. Struggle.
I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mom on your ass, cause she all in the feelings. All this hoping and wishing, make you think about killing. I swear they don't know the struggle of a real nigga. So much stress it'll kill you. When you're real, they don't feel you. Your baby mom on your ass, cause she